pal, sorry for the delay, just a quick video for you. Just going to run through a couple of drills. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the overextension of the takeaway. You can see here I've put a cane just in from my centre. What's tending to happen at the moment is we've got a little bit of an overextension here, and as you get to the top of the swing, there's then a little bit of a lean to the left. This gets you a little bit out of sync in the ideas of loading and then releasing through the ball. All I want you to do is concentrate on a couple of things. One, putting a cane into the centre here and actually focusing on turning around the centre and then being nice and passive as you come down. And then two, you'll notice I've got half a tennis ball here on the floor. All I want you to feel is that when we rotate in our backswing, we actually push down a little bit through the right heel. This will give you the sensation of being centred but also winding up at the same time. So be aware of this centre, because the last thing we want to do is get wide back to the centre and end up ahead of the ball as we hit it. When you're thinking about golf, try and think of it as a rotary move. You'll notice the explain our circle behind me. If I go too wide in the takeaway, I'm actually outside it, and it's then very difficult for me to get back onto plane without adjusting my body. So think of this: the big muscles carry the small muscles, and the small muscles carry the club. So as we rotate, we wind up, moving into the right heel, but rotating around the centre. We turn, and we turn in golf. The turn carries the arms, remember this. Okay, I'll move on to drill number 2 in a second from a slightly different angle. Okay pal, so let's talk about drill number 2. This is really controlling the plane of the swing. You'll notice the difference between your iron play and then when you get to 3-wheel or driver. With the irons, the swing tends to move in a nice plane, club gets in front of you, nice and passive through impact, and it works slightly left through the ball. Think how calm the shaft and the face of the club is moving at that stage. If you notice the difference that when you get a wood, we get a little out of our body angles, it's a little harder through impact, so the butt of the club's higher, and the face has a lot more rotation and a lot more save and disconnection through the ball. So I want you to try this really simple drill. All I've done is put a cane out in front on a similar angle to the shaft, and we're going to just address just to the right of it. From here, all I want you to do is make some swings where you really get the sense of the club moving underneath the cane on the way through. To you, it might feel like the butt of the club is moving a little bit further to the left, but what this will do is actually improve the balance through the feet and also the entry and exit of the club. And if you think about that, if the club is moving in a more simple plane through impact, there's a lot less for the face to do. If it's in a poor plane, i.e. behind you, as we come into impact, there's an awful lot of save and disconnection from the body. So really simple drill. You can hit shots doing this with any club in your bag as well, and just literally trying to get into a stage where it's nice and calm, moving back and through, just getting a bit better sequence and a lot more efficiency through the impact area. Hopefully speak on Skype later to explain anything that hasn't been sort of clear on the video. Speak soon, thanks.